When I first got a television, this is what happened. You could sit around and watch things and listen to different things and all that went on.
We got the first television when my aunt Nanny, the one that raised me, was staying here with me. I guess it was in the year of 1954 or something like that.
I saw a lot of things on there that I liked and things that we learned and all to help others.
I got it because, for her, because I was babysitting up there at that time. And I figured it would be company for her to be here, have something here.
I first saw color TV about 50 years ago.
But on the days that I was home, or on the weekend, Nanny would sit here by this archway, television on, reading the prayer book, listening to the radio in the kitchen, and the television on. She liked the radio better than she did the television.
It was better, you could see plain and better. My oldest son was in war. He stayed in for 4 years, and I was worried about him when he was over there. And when he come back, I was so glad to see him, and glad that he was safe and got back all right. They was fighting, and they had a bad way to go over there. And there was captains of the soldiers and killing a lot of them. A lot of them didn't get home safe.
I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream.
The Civil Rights Act of 1964 is signed at the White House by President Johnson.
They would have sit-ins. I don't know where they would go for sit-ins. I know one place was up there in Lennontown. It was a lunchroom called Duke's Lunchroom. I think they went there. I don't know what happened. I mean, I don't remember what went on. Father McKenna and Robert went there, and they told Father he could eat there, but Robert couldn't eat there. So Father McKenna got up and left.
I saw on television, but the way it was treating Martin Luther King and the way that he was having the marches, and they treated him bad, and how they was killing up the things and all.
And it was the same thing on the bus. And when Ethel and I went to sign up on the base to work, the time we got inside the gate and got on the bus, we had been used to riding on a streetcar in the city and sit wherever you want. And the bus driver had the bus idle there at the gate, and he told us we had to get in the back. We didn't answer him, we ignored him, but just act like we didn't even hear him. He sat there for about 10 minutes, found out that we wasn't going to get up and go nowhere, so he drove on off. That was my first experience on the bus, on the base, and they wasn't supposed to be segregating anybody on the base.
I didn't think it was right the way they was treating them.
We had a club, they call it religious something, and it was at he would always have these meetings at St. James Hall, the old St. James Hall, and but that's why they called it that. And he had wrote these letters to different people, the ones that he thought that would be good for that. So Robert and I belonged to that, and I think we were the only black ones in it.
A dark page in the annals of America has been written to the crack of an assassin's bullet. A nation mourns, the world grieves. The man who became 35th president less than 3 years ago is dead. Across the country, around the world, disbelief was the first reaction. Then a great outpouring of grief, shock, and revulsion. As always, democracy finds its strength in the continuity of the presidency. Lyndon B. Johnson becomes the 36th president of the United States, just 99 minutes after his predecessor's life had ebbed away. As the casket is returned to the caisson, there comes a family vignette that must take its place with those memories we hold warm and dear. A gentle reminder from his mother, and John celebrates his 3rd birthday with a soldier's farewell to his father.
That affected everybody. I was here at the time listening at it on the television. And I guess it was about 2 o'clock in the evening when I got the news. And I went over to the school because I was a friend of the nuns over there. And I knew that they didn't have any way of knowing what was going on. So I went to the grade school. They were just going back in school for 2 o'clock recess for the kids. I told Sister Canary about it. She told me to go over there and over to high school and tell mother and son. So that's what I did. But I mean, it was so sad.
Heard that when President Kennedy got shot, that was all.
I knew that they was for giving the black people better opportunities and things like that. And of course, that's who we were for and who we voted for.